with another video. Today, I'm going to be doing none other than a video on my hometown, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So, first thing first, everybody think Milwaukee is a farm. Every time I say, oh, I'm from Milwaukee, I live in Milwaukee, they think, you live on a farm? No, I don't live on a farm. Like, I don't know why people think that just because, you know, we in the Midwest that it's a farm and we the cheese state, so everywhere is a farm. That's not the case. We got the trenches, we got the ghetto, we got the suburbs, like, we got the good and bad areas, we got the mid, you know what I'm saying? So, it's not just all farm, it's not just all ghetto, you know, good and bad, it's a mixture. Today, I'm gonna talk about lingo, neighborhoods, just my personal opinion on Milwaukee. So I'm gonna start with my personal opinion because like everybody around me knows, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like Milwaukee. And I think it's just because I'm from here. But like, I don't know, like I don't like Milwaukee. Like, I feel like we don't have a lot of history. I know we got a lot of history, but I don't know much about it. And I like Chicago more. Like, Chicago is so interesting to me. Like, you know, my dad from Chicago, so it's like I kinda been more into Chicago than Milwaukee. Like, I barely got family here. I got more family in Chicago, Arkansas, Louisiana, like just all over the place. But Milwaukee not a really major place where I got family at. So I always been more into Chicago. But yeah, like Milwaukee got the good and bad, like I said, but it's like, I don't know, it just seemed like we're so like boring. Like, we barely can do anything, you know, due to the pandemic. Like, we like one of the hot spots, so we really getting shut down, everything getting closed, all that. So it's like we can't really do nothing. We don't have no big places that we can go, major stores, like designer stores. Like, we don't got much of that, like even very little. So yeah, I just really been driven to Chicago a lot. But anywho, lingo. So you know how everybody got their lingo. You know, I know some New York, DC, Chicago, you know what I'm saying? We got our lingo too. So I'm gonna just give a list, you know what I'm saying? And the meanings behind it too. So, what should I start off with? Stand. Now, if you talking to somebody and they be like, stand, it's just like saying merch. And that basically mean like, say swear to God. Like, if I say, I just got a new car, stand. But a lot of people don't say that. Like, everybody use merch, but it's a few that say stand. Next, tipper. Tipper is basically somebody that just drive a car like real fast and reckless. Like, if they on the highway doing like a good 110 and over off the dash, you know, they tipping, like they tipping, bro, like they driving fast and reckless. Next is valet. Now, I got a cousin from Chicago and they say thorough. So thorough and valet is basically the same thing. Valet from Milwaukee, it means straight, or like that's good, like it's okay, you know, valet. Or dumper. Dumper, a lot of people don't use that word no more, but they either say dumper or dumping, and that basically mean like, okay, so it's a few. It's dumper, dumping, gritter, or gritting. Them the only two I can think of right now. But that means that you know, like you selling drugs, you know. I ain't gonna categorize what kind of drugs it could be. Like, you know, if you selling, you selling. So dumping, gritting, or like when people say they phone slapping, that means like a lot of people like calling them for some drugs, you know. So yeah, so slapping, dumper, dumping, gritter, gritting, tipper, tipping, valet, stand, going crazy. People say going crazy, going stupid, going dumb. That just mean like, bro, like you going crazy. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you going crazy, or you going stupid. I know like a lot of people familiar with going stupid or going dumb, but a lot of people not familiar with going crazy. A lot of people, the abbreviation OWD, people don't know that mean on what though. Like my other cousin from Chicago, I told that to her, she said what that mean. It mean on what though. So like on what though could be an agreement, like on what though. Or you could say on what, like in disbelief, like on what. Or you could just be like on what, like the same as on what though as in agreement. I'm trying to think of some more lingo before I move on to the neighborhoods. I can't think of no lingo, that's crazy. I ain't even gonna. Okay, so like I know in New York, they say green. Like as in a J, and I know that's familiar in Chicago as well. They say a J or a Ida, but in Milwaukee it's J's. A lot of people don't say a lot of these, but it been J's, tooth, box, dots. Yeah, that's all I could think of, but that basically means like a hoe in like the simplest term. I'm trying to think of some more. I feel like I know it's some more, but it's like I can't think of it right now. Anywho, we're gonna move on to the neighborhoods, right? So as far as me talking about how, you know, Milwaukee is not a farm, you know what I'm saying? We got our good and bad areas, we got the horrible areas. To me personally, it ain't no area that's bad. Like, people say my neighborhood bad, but I don't know, like you get gunshots here and there, robberies, all that good stuff. Yeah, that's not bad, not at all. Talking about it. Oh, okay, one more thing. Another thing is a stoli. Everybody should know that, but stoli is a stolen car. We have a stoli dance. Yes, there's a dance in Milwaukee called the stoli dance that teaches you how to steal a car. So yeah, moving forward, neighborhoods. I'm gonna start off with my neighborhood. I claim Uptown, 4 Block, or Center Street. And that's kind of all in the same like category or whatever. And like when it comes to like claiming neighborhoods, it's not necessarily gang banging, like, you know, it's GDs, BDs, all that good stuff. But like you claiming your neighborhood is basically like claiming your gang. So it's UPT, Uptown, 4 Block, Center Street, and then you got the high ends. That's basically numbers like past, I say like the 70s or the 80s. You got the low ends. I consider the low ends as like the 20s and lower. 19, I never really like knew what 19, what hood that was. But I think of it as like any neighborhood between like 1st to 19, cause 19. So it ain't no 2, you know what I'm saying? Like 20, 21st, 22nd. Like no, 19. You know, the Trays, Burla or Burla Zoo. You got Cap or Cap Drive, HBT, Hampton Gang. You got ATK, Atkinson. You claim Brown Street, Galena Street, Garfield. Then you got the east, it's the north side and the east side. It's the south side too, north, south, east, west, you know what I'm saying? But really the main neighborhoods that people know about is the north side, the south side, and the east side. So the east side, the only street I heard people really claim is like Bussum Street, or people just say like, you know, east side, north side, yeah. So 4 Block, in my opinion, I feel like I've been living over here since I was 19. So when other people like be coming and claiming the foes and I only been up here for a couple months, I just kind of be like, you ain't off the foes, like stop claiming my hood. But you know, basically it's the foes. So any number with a 4 in it, but it got to be like from 40th to like 49. So it can't be 34th or it can't be 24th. Like no, it got to be 40th to 49. Uptown, that's a certain area in Milwaukee as well. Like Uptown, it only goes so far. I can't explain like how far it go, where it start, where it end, but I'm in that area, so that's why I claim Uptown, 4 Block. Center Street, I'm 2 blocks away from Center Street. I don't really claim it like that, but since it's all like put together, you know what I'm saying? Wild Hundreds, that's I think like Silver Spring, like in the 100s block, or I think it's just like the high ends of Silver Spring. The Meadows, I never really knew about the Meadows or been in that area, I don't think. Then you got like the further out type of neighborhoods or cities. So Green Tree, or people say GTB, Green Tree Block. I think that's what it means. That's on the, let me see. People don't claim like Good Hope or nothing like that, I don't think. So yeah, them just a couple of neighborhoods or like hoods that people claim. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. It's a song, so I'm gonna just say the song because that's the only way I would know if I said all the neighborhoods. So it's Center Street, Uptown, 4 Block, Ham Squad, Hampton Gang. So it's Ham Squad, Hardhead, Wild Trays, Burla, Zoo Street, 19, East, Galena Street. So yeah, so I think I said more than what that song was. But if y'all want to hear the song, it's by CNS, What's Happening. So yeah. So that was just my little spiel on Milwaukee, just to inform anybody that may not know about Milwaukee, that heard about Milwaukee, want to know about Milwaukee, or you know what I'm saying, Thanksgiving coming up tomorrow. I don't know when the video gonna get posted, but it's around the time where Thanksgiving is coming up, and you probably got some family in Milwaukee, and you might hear some lingo or some words that you ain't never heard before. You want to know the meaning behind yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you're from the 414, let me know. And yeah, if y'all got any other comments or like any other lingo that I missed in the neighborhoods or just anything else that I missed, you can comment down below.